if I told you there's a place where you can live beside ancient pyramids, pay just a few $100s a month in rent, and cross between 2 continents without ever leaving the country? Would you believe it? That place is Egypt, a land far beyond pyramids and desert sands, where Africa and Asia meet, and 5,000 years of history exist alongside cities that never sleep. In a single frame, you'll see ancient tombs next to rushing traffic, a conservative society today, and the echoes of a civilization that once granted women remarkable rights thousands of years ago. Egypt is a living paradox, mysterious, intense, and deeply human. In this video, we uncover 10 surprising facts about Egypt, from its cross-continental geography to everyday life and a cost of living that shocks much of the world. Ready? Let the journey begin. Egypt, the enigmatic transcontinental land. Our journey starts with geography. Egypt isn't merely an African nation. Part of it sits in Asia, thanks to the Sinai Peninsula. This unique positioning makes it a genuine transcontinental country, bridging 2 major landmasses. Encompassing more than 1 million square kilometers, Egypt is overwhelmingly dominated by the Sahara Desert. This vast desert environment might seem inhospitable at first glance, but the Nile River provides a ribbon of life-giving water through the country, ensuring that arable land is concentrated in the Nile Delta and along its banks. With the Mediterranean Sea to the north and the Red Sea to the east, Egypt holds strategic maritime routes pivotal for global trade. Bordering Libya to the west and Sudan to the south, the country is also a cultural crossroads. The climate of Egypt varies significantly. Scorching heat in summer can range between 86 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. But winters are comparatively mild, with temperatures around 55 degrees Fahrenheit to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The northern Mediterranean coast experiences mild rainfall, offering a pleasant break from the desert interior. By 2024, Egypt's population of approximately 111 million has sparked concerns about infrastructure, employment, and resource management. Growing at an annual rate of 2.4%, this increase puts pressure on housing, education, and social services. Arabic is the official language, yet in big cities like Cairo and Alexandria, English is widely spoken, particularly in business, education, and tourism. This linguistic duality highlights the country's interconnectedness with the world while retaining its cultural roots. Have you ever considered how a nation's geography and climate shape its culture and society? The next time you look at a map, envision the Nile slicing through an otherwise sandy expanse. It's no wonder ancient Egyptians revered this river as a deity, and it remains the lifeblood of modern Egypt. Ancient Egyptian women, power and freedom. It might surprise you to learn how progressive ancient Egypt was concerning women's rights, especially compared to many other ancient civilizations. Far from silent figures confined to the home, women in pharaonic times enjoyed extensive legal freedoms. They could own property, inherit wealth, and even initiate divorce, a radical idea in much of the ancient world. Scenes painted on tomb walls or recorded in papyri often show women participating in daily life, religious rituals, and sometimes even ruling as pharaohs. Think of Hatshepsut or Cleopatra, although Cleopatra belonged to a later Hellenistic lineage. One particularly captivating dimension of ancient Egyptian female culture is tattooing. Noble women adorned their bodies with intricate patterns that were not purely decorative. Motifs, such as lotus flowers, sacred animals, or the Eye of Horus, carried spiritual significance, representing protection, blessings, and high status within the community. These body arts are just another testament to the nuanced roles women held in society: beautiful, spiritually potent, and socio-politically influential. But jump forward to the present day, and you'll see a more complex picture. Modern Egyptian women often face obstacles that contrast significantly with the freedoms recorded in ancient hieroglyphs. Issues around social expectations, workplace barriers, and personal autonomy can collide with the proud legacy of antiquity. Nevertheless, voices for change and women's empowerment are growing stronger, indicating that the spirit of ancient Egypt's pioneering stance on women's roles might still flicker in modern times. Men are allowed to marry 4 wives. This is often a highly discussed aspect of Islamic law. Under certain interpretations, a Muslim man may marry up to 4 wives, provided he can financially and emotionally support each one equitably. This means living expenses, separate housing, jewelry, gifts, and general welfare have to be maintained fairly. Even after a divorce, a husband may have lifelong financial obligations to his former spouse under some interpretations of local law, depending on the details. Although this aspect draws fascination and sometimes misunderstanding from outsiders, it's important to realize that not all Egyptian men utilize this allowance. Cultural practices, urbanization, and personal choice vary widely throughout the country. Men are generally seen as heads of households, and they dominate many professional fields such as the military, law, and police. Meanwhile, women traditionally handle family responsibilities and child-rearing. You might notice fewer women out on the streets alone, a reflection of cultural and safety considerations. According to certain interpretations of Islamic tradition, some women wear face-covering veils in public and adhere to rules about dressing modestly. However, it's also common in larger cities to see Egyptian women in more modern attire. Styles and observances range widely. Understanding these perspectives allows travelers not only to respect local customs, but also to gain deeper insight into why certain societal norms exist. Cairo, the city that never sleeps. For many first-time visitors, Cairo is a thunderous assault on the senses. Home to more than 20 million inhabitants in its greater metropolitan area, it's one of the most densely populated and busiest cities in the world. Often described as the city that never sleeps, Cairo's streets remain teeming with activity day and night. In iconic areas like Tahrir Square, the Islamic Old City, or the historic Khan el-Khalili Bazaar, the constant cacophony of car horns, street vendors hawking their wares, and locals commuting becomes a mesmerizing soundtrack to daily life. Nighttime in Cairo is a world unto itself. Traditional shisha cafes, many open throughout the night, beckon visitors to sip tea or coffee, smoke flavored tobacco, and engage in lively discussion about everything from politics to soccer. Street vendors continue to sell koshari, shawarma, and falafel, while late-night shops stay open. Cultural festivals, music performances, and pop-up art exhibitions are not unusual after sunset, adding to the city's unique nocturnal vibrancy. This after-dark energy underscores Cairo's status not just as the political and economic capital, but as a cultural hotspot. If you ever find yourself feeling adventurous, head out at 2 a.m. to witness roads still filled with cars and pedestrians. For travelers seeking to delve into the pulse of an ever-awake metropolis, Cairo will no doubt leave a lasting impression. Number 6. The Sufi Tanura Dance. An iconic sight in many Egyptian cultural performances, the Sufi Tanura dance captures the viewer's imagination through whirling, color, and spiritual symbolism. Derived from Sufi mystical traditions, the dance sees performers don multi-layered, brightly colored skirts before spinning for extended periods. Each spin, carefully controlled, represents an attempt to achieve spiritual transcendence, unity with the universe, or deeper communion with God. The word tanura itself refers to the skirt worn by the dancer. As it expands outward during the whirling, it signifies life's fundamental elements: earth, water, fire, air, and sometimes a cosmic harmony that links humanity to the divine. Traditional instruments like the ney flute and dobek drum guide the dancer's movements, entrancing the audience with a continuous rhythm that seems to transcend earthly limitations. The Great Sphinx of Giza, timeless mystery of the Golden Desert. Standing guard on the Giza Plateau, the Great Sphinx is a looming colossus carved from a single piece of limestone, measuring about 73 meters in length and 20 meters in height. Its human head and lion's body carry layers of symbolism: intellect meeting raw power, humanity joined with the might of nature. Traditional scholars believe it was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khafra, around 2500 BCE. Yet debates about its true age persist. Some geologists point to water erosion on the Sphinx's surface, hinting at a far older date when heavy rainfall occurred in the region. Another unsolved puzzle is the missing nose. Legends suggest Napoleonic soldiers used it for target practice, while other accounts blame various conquerors and iconoclasts over the centuries. The beard once attached to the chin is now partially housed in the British Museum in London, with fragments in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. There are also rumors, fueled by radar scans, of hidden chambers beneath the Sphinx's paws. Some suspect secret tunnels or halls that might contain undiscovered artifacts. However, thorough excavations have been elusive or limited, leaving speculation rife. Regardless of whether it contains hidden passageways or links to a lost civilization, the Sphinx remains an enduring symbol of Egypt's ancient power. A single glimpse of this statue on the horizon, face turned stoically toward the rising sun, is enough to inspire awe in travelers. It stands as a silent sentinel that has witnessed thousands of years of human history. the Sun Festival at Abu Simbel. 2 days a year, February 22nd and October 22nd, hundreds of visitors gather at dawn at the Abu Simbel temples in southern Egypt, near the border with Sudan, to witness a breathtaking phenomenon. As the morning sun rises, its rays pierce through the temple's long interior corridor, progressively lighting up 3 of the 4 statues in the sanctuary at the far end. The statues illuminated are Pharaoh Ramses II, the sun god Ra-Horakhti, and the chief god Amun-Re. The 4th statue, representing Ptah associated with darkness, remains in shadow. This biannual event, famously referred to as the Sun Festival, is thought to align with Ramses II's birthday and coronation date, a testament to the astronomical precision of ancient Egyptian architects. What's even more astonishing is that the entire temple complex was relocated in the 1960s during the construction of the Aswan High Dam to prevent flooding from Lake Nasser. Meticulous engineering efforts preserved this solar alignment, albeit with a shift of about 1 day from the original dates. Beyond the celestial spectacle, the Sun Festival transforms into a cultural carnival. Locals perform traditional music. Dancers in colorful attire fill the atmosphere with energy, and vendors sell regional foods. It's one of those times when you can truly feel ancient history blending seamlessly with modern celebration, an embodiment of living heritage. Egypt faces poverty and economic crisis. Despite the splendor of Egypt's tourist attractions, the country has faced a severe economic downturn in recent years. By the end of 2023, inflation soared to nearly 39%, with public debt inching up to approximately 93% of the gross domestic product, GDP. Primary contributors to the crisis include rising food and beverage prices, some categories skyrocketing by as much as 71.9% in 2024. These hikes are felt most acutely by the middle and lower classes, who struggle with stagnant wages and fluctuating currency values. To compound matters, the Egyptian pound has lost more than 50% of its value against the US dollar, making essential imports more expensive. About 30% of the population lives below the poverty line, while another 30% hovers just above it, susceptible to slipping into poverty with any further economic shock. The government has sought assistance through international loans and interventions, but structural reforms often take time to bear fruit. The result is a population that is both resilient and at times frustrated. Alongside visible development projects like new infrastructure in Cairo or expansions near the Suez Canal, there remain bustling neighborhoods grappling with day-to-day survival. Street vendors, small-scale merchants, and even college graduates face uncertainty regarding employment opportunities and basic living expenses. It's a multi-layered crisis that will require the collective effort of policymakers, businesses, and citizens to overcome. Food in Egypt. No travel documentary on Egypt would be complete without delving into its vibrant culinary scene. Thanks to centuries of trade, invasion, and exchange with various cultures, Egyptian cuisine is a mosaic of flavors, textures, and influences. At the top of the list is koshari, a unifying national dish that exemplifies the Egyptian knack for blending diverse elements: rice, lentils, macaroni, and a tangy tomato sauce topped with fried onions. It's comfort food at its finest, served from street carts as well as in upscale restaurants. Another staple is foul mesdames, often eaten at breakfast. Made from slow-cooked fava beans mixed with olive oil, lemon juice, and spices, it offers a hearty, protein-packed start to the day. Tamaya Egyptian falafel is a variation on the classic chickpea falafel found elsewhere in the Middle East, but uses fava beans instead, giving it a unique flavor profile and a bright green interior. Cost of living in Egypt. A major shock for many foreigners traveling through Egypt is how relatively affordable daily life can be, especially compared to Western nations like the United States. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Cairo or Alexandria costs anywhere from $200 to $300 per month. Venture further to suburban zones, and the price might drop closer to $150. Utilities, such as electricity, water, trash collection, and air conditioning, run around $30 to $50 per month, with high-speed internet available for a modest $15 to $25 monthly fee. Food is likewise inexpensive. Street meals or small eatery stops might cost you a mere $3, while $100 a month can cover cooking at home using fresh produce from local markets. Public transportation, including buses and the metro, might total only $10 monthly. Taxis and ride-hailing services like Uber start fares as low as 50 cents per kilometer. Leisure activities, such as gym memberships, sit at $20 to $30 per month, and routine dental checkups range from $15 to $30. When you add everything up, a comfortable lifestyle may be managed on a monthly budget of $400 to $600, a fraction of what the same quality of life might cost in many Western cities. Of course, incomes in Egypt tend to be lower, and local residents grapple with different economic realities. But for expatriates, freelancers, retirees, or digital nomads, the balance of culture, history, and affordability can be truly enticing. If you had the opportunity to live in Egypt at such a low cost, would you consider embracing this adventure? Conclusion: a land of secrets and possibilities. Egypt is far more than a destination frozen in time. Through these 10 surprising facts, we've seen a country shaped by contrast, ancient and modern, spiritual and practical, resilient yet constantly evolving.
Hello.
From the power once held by women in ancient society to the realities faced by millions today, Egypt's story is alive and unfinished. Its deserts, rivers, streets, and traditions all carry a pulse that refuses to fade. To experience Egypt is not just to observe history, but to engage with a living culture that continues to adapt, endure, and inspire. Perhaps that is its greatest secret. Egypt doesn't simply invite you to visit, it invites you to understand.